All right. Shalom.
Shalom.
This is the brothers of GMS New Orleans coming at you with another live camp. But before we get started, as always, we're going to give all praises, glory, and infinite honors to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule and teach well. In peace and salutations to you sincere Akim out there, pushing this word in truth and sincerity to the four corners of the globe. May you brothers endure to the end. And to the very few sincere Akwat diligently learning in silence. Shalom.
Shalom.
Hey, it's another day of prophesying in Babylon, the great America, which, the brothers in Baton Rouge just did their camp called Prophecy is in Overdrive. And we can see that these end times prophecies, these last few we're waiting for, they're quickly coming to their fulfillment, and everything leading up to them is, happening at a rapid pace, including Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, being exposed on all levels, economically, militarily, morally, politically. And all throughout the scriptures, it said in the last days that that devil would be revealed. I've been on TikTok lately, doing a lot of doom scrolling. And it's just like any video dealing with the US or dealing with the 1948ers, it's videos making fun of them, videos exposing them, and especially when you go to the comments, everybody is on the Esau Edom's game, so there's no place left to hide. Hence why you're hearing more and more talks about cyber attacks on these different like AWS cloud, these different cell phone services, talks of EMPs and blackouts, because Esau, these elites are about to hit that switch because they completely lost the narrative. And they're getting to the point where they got nothing else to do but just come down with that sword and in great wrath, as it says in Revelation 12, verse 12, which we may get, later on. But we're going to start off with that Isaiah 25, verse 7.
It's the book of Isaiah, chapter 25, verse 7. And he will destroy in this mountain the face of the covering cast over all people, and the veil that is spread over all nations.
And, we know mountains can represent, governments in the scriptures. And it mentions a singular mountain, talking about America, Babylon the Great, which if a brother can get for me that Nahum chapter 3, I think around verse 4, it talks about this place being the mother of harlots. Khan.
Yep. This is Nahum 3 and 4. It says, because of the multitude of the whoredoms of the well-favored harlot, the mistress of witchcrafts, that selling nations through her whoredoms and families through her witchcrafts.
Khan. Because of the well-favored harlot, which when you read this, it's talking about Nineveh, but spiritually, America is also known as Assyria in the scriptures as well. Babylon, Egypt, and when we go to Revelation 17, 18, pretty much all the books of Revelation, when it talks about Babylon the Great, it's talking about America, that well-favored harlot, as it said, the mistress who selleth nations on her witchcrafts and families, through her enchantments. Going back to this Isaiah 25 and 7, and he will destroy in this mountain, this government, America, the face of the covering cast over all the people and the veil that is spread over all the nations. This witchcraft, this deceit, all these enchantments and propaganda Esau is used to deceive the people out here. The theory of evolution, equality, democracy, feminism, capitalism, all these so-called modern ideas to make life better. But when you really look at it, it's only made things worse out here. If a brother can give me that Jeremiah 51, the nations have drunk of her wine, and therefore the nations are mad. Esau was given that time to come into power, as it says in Revelation 20, when Satan shall be released out of his prison after 1,000 years, coinciding with the end of the Dark Ages, going into the Renaissance, beginning in the late 1300s to 1400s, which Renaissance means rebirth. Esau coming back into power and rebirthing that Roman way, which all these Western ideologies are ultimately based off of, back into the world. And as it said, he shall be released out of his prison to deceive the nations through some of the things I just mentioned. And the nations have followed unto it, seeing how successful Esau was with it. But it's ruined their nations. Their women are out of order. Their families are out of order. They're dealing with inflation and fiat currencies, just, complete madness. Khan, you got it.
It's the book of Jeremiah, chapter 51, verse 7. It says, Babylon hath been a golden cup in Yahweh's hand, that have made the earth drunken. The nations have drunken of her wine, therefore the nations are mad.
Khan. And if you could get me for Revelation 17, this backs up that Jeremiah talking about, again, that mother of harlots, that golden cup, which when you read in Revelation 17, it talks about a cup full of abominations, these different witchcrafts that Esau has used through America to deceive the world. Khan.
This Revelation 17 and verse 5. It says, and upon her forehead was the name written, Mystery Babylon the Great, the mother of harlots and abominations of the earth.
Khan. Can you jump up to read verse 1 to 2?
1 and 2? Okay.
Khan.
This Revelation 17 and 1. And there came out 7 angels, which had the 7 vials, and talked with me, saying unto me, Come hither, I will shew unto thee the judgment of the great whore that sitteth upon many waters.
And we know 7 means completion, so what? That's talking about the times we're quickly coming into, the complete destruction of Esau, Edom, and his rulership, beginning with his stronghold, Babylon,
with whom the kings of the earth have committed fornication, and the inhabitants of the earth have been made drunk with the wine of her fornication.
And when you go into that word fornication, I think it's pornos, which goes into like fornication, sexual fornication, or even fornication with different idols and gods out here, which are those witchcrafts that Esau has repackaged from these previous kingdoms and made it look modern today, the modern lifestyle. This is how you want to live if you want to be you want to be contemporary. This is all those things from the past where, hey, that was barbarism and religious mysticism, but now this is the agnostic secular life we live, where everybody lives at peace and in harmony. But when you go into Wisdom of Solomon, it talks about the worshiping of idols is what led to great madness amongst the people, because all these different things that Esau pushes as modernity goes back to ancient gods and idols, and those vibrations have got these people drunk out here.
Yeah, these people don't even know that they're worshiping Molech and Baphomet, all these different ancient idols. To them, it's just, this is what you do. This is just life.
Yeah, but it's sorcery, right? They got people under hypnosis or psyops of different, studying and going back into the ancient time. But all these ancient gods and these, that's why it says in Revelation 11 that this is spiritually Sodom and Egypt. It's the place of what? All the nations that came before and their idolatry, all in a combination of one, man. All right, this is the great melting pot. Everything is here, man. All the abominations of all the kingdoms.
Can you jump to verse 4, Baba Kashab?
This Revelation.
Yeah, some more in that Jeremiah 51. Oh, yeah.
17 and 4. And the woman was arrayed in purple and scarlet color, and decked with gold and precious stones and pearls, having a golden cup in her hand, full of abominations and filthiness of her fornication.
And then what the brother started off with, it talks about who this whore is. Mystery, Babylon the Great, the mother of harlots. But it mentioned it described her as a woman in purple and scarlet color. And scarlet is a derivative of red, symbolizing what? Ancient Rome, come back, and decked with gold and precious stones and pearls. All these things that please the flesh, that get people to wander after Esau and his system, his technology, his science, his medicine, his liberties, which, the only freedom you people have is free doom to destroy yourself. But as it said, having a golden cup in her hand full of abominations and filthiness of her fornications. Again, these witchcrafts and different philosophies, going back to that Jeremiah, that this whore is used to make these nations drunk out here and just completely thrown off.
What's going on here?
Who knows?
What the fuck is these niggas doing, bro? This shit is getting ridiculous, man.
I got a quick one for you.
Con.
This
we'll go back to that Jeremiah.
Proverbs 23, and I'm gonna start at 29. It says, "Who had woe?" These are all question marks. They about a race. Who had sorrow? Who had contentions? who had babbling, who had wounds without cause, who had redness of eyes. They that tarry long at the wine, they that go to seek mixed wine. And they tell you in Hosea, wine and new wine take away the heart. And Esau in this kingdom that came with even greater wine than Sodom. You got all levels of can I say the word gender? I mean, different
Orientation.
yeah, you got shit on steroids, man. To what you can be. A man can be a woman, woman could be a man could be a woman and a man, a man could be a dog. You know, like it's just
What the fuck is this?
all these sorrows. But it says,
And what did it say? Mixed wine.
it said mixed
Mixing
wine.
these wines are different philosophies out here.
I don't know what's up with this.
They might just be looking for a place to park, or
They ain't nowhere to park. All the cars right there. But they,
Where we at, niggas?
Con.
we'll just keep going. See what's up with these niggas. It says, look not upon the wine when it is red, when it giveth its color in the cup. And it's just like this golden cup she had. When it moveth itself aright. At the last, it bited like a serpent and stinketh like an adder.
Con. Hey, there's a lot to mix in there. It talks about a mixed wine, you know, a mixture of these different philosophies out here. And, you know, anybody that's, you know, kind of getting, you know, carnal for a second, if you mixed wine with hard liquor, that just throws you off even more out here.
Yep.
So that's what Esau does. He berates these people with so many different philosophies and witchcrafts out here that gets them drunk and completely discombobulated.
I missed the verse. I'm going to read 31 because you mentioned about that scarlet. That's what made me go get this.
Con.
It says, look not thou upon the wine, which we know is what? Philosophies. All right? When it is red, when it giveth its color in the cup, when it moveth itself aright. But when it is red.
And when
Nigga got the camera up. He's in the black already.
Yeah.
and when you pour, you know, when you pour that wine, it has that what? That appeasing color.
Color, yeah.
And that's what gets you to, you know, especially if it comes packaged in a nice bottle, it has a nice price to it.
Yeah.
You want to drink it more. But hey, that's how Esau does it. He gets these people, you know, to wander after this beast.
Democracy.
The image of the beast, which, you know, the political, financial, and military aspects of this Roman system. The people cleave unto it. The people get drunk and just be completely thrown off out here.
Yeah.
Which, hey, jump up to verse 26 and read down.
In 26.
And 23.
Come on. Proverbs 23 and 26.
Just some dumbass.
It says, my son, give me thine heart and let thine eyes observe my ways. For a whore, you want to speak on it?
God, you can read down to verse 28.
28. For a whore is a deep ditch, and she's pronounced as the whore and
The
Revelation.
mother of whores.
The mother of harlots. All right. It says, for a whore is a deep ditch, and a strange woman is a narrow pit.
Hey,
That's an NLT.
you completely, you know, enamored by this whore, and once you follow after her and fall into her snares and her traps, she leads you right to death, destruction, and madness.
That one is it's one of the Psalms. It talks about
Go not
Ooh,
into
I'm
her
gonna read
ways.
that.
yes, it's
That might be Proverbs 7.
Proverbs 7 with that.
It's like go not
Let me
in.
read this in
It says
NLT.
something about a house.
I think that's
I'm in
Proverbs
it.
7.
I'm probably in it, huh? When it says when she go it,
My lover is gone and come and let us.
She gone. He took it a bag of money and he went in on his way. He
Yeah.
learned it.
I think that's Proverbs 7.
You know, at one
Should be
point,
8,
I'm talking about you meet her outside and she invites you to the house.
House. Yeah,
I
that's
think
the
that's
same
7.
one. We talking about the same account. This verse 27 during the NLT.
Con, you got
A prostitute is a dangerous trap. A promiscuous woman is a dangerous and falling into a narrow well.
Hey, and that's America. You follow after this American lifestyle, your
It's
country,
Yeah, it's 5 and down.
Oh, 7 though, right?
7 and 5.
Okay,
on
yeah,
down.
right.
you follow after this American way, this democracy, this
Sure, it's
capitalism, and what do you have? Declining birth rates, your women are whores, you got sodomites running everywhere. The list goes on and on.
Ooh, verse 28. She hides and waits like a robber, eager to make men more unfaithful.
Like a robber to make men more unfaithful. You know, mainly who you Israelites,
Preach the
unfaithful
transgressions of
towards your
men.
power.
Damn.
Which our nation is the main target in Babylon the Great, going back to Revelation 11 verse 8, and their dead bodies, spiritually dead bodies, shall lie in the street of the great city,
yeah,
which spiritually is called Sodom and Egypt. Khan.
You gotta. I'll say from 5, either 0.5,
7. I got you. Proverbs
5,
7.
5 to 10, and then jump from there from 26 to 27.
Okay.
Damn near read the whole chapter.
Yeah, this Proverbs 7 and 5. It says that they may keep thee from the strange woman.
You mind starting at verse 4? Because that backs up what you read in that Proverbs 23, and where it said, stay faithful under my word.
This Proverbs 7 and 4. Say unto wisdom, thou art my sister, and call understanding thy kinswoman.
Hey, stay faithful to this woman, this Sophia, Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai, which, when we woke up and when, you sincere brothers and sisters on the other side of the camera woke up, it cleansed you of that filthiness. And, you've been following ever since and staying diligent, and you're starting to see, the past life you lived and how much of a filthy life it was, and just how dirty and disgusted this kingdom is. But for the majority of our people, and the majority of these Americans, and for the world that are wandering after this whore, it's about to say what's going to be your end.
It says that they may keep thee from the strange woman, from the stranger which flattery with her words.
Hey, that harlot, that like a robber, enticing you to become unfaithful out here. That whore being a deep ditch for you to fall into.
Yeah. All the while he's talking about this whole infrastructure of America and what they present to people. Basically, in cold words, democracy. All the gifts, the
rule of the demons.
The rule of the demons, man, that they have given to these other countries seductively, right? And con people out of their resources and really out of their way of life. Because this devil, a woman, sucked the life out of you. So what they have did to these other nations and other people with these McDonald's, these strip clubs and different things, it have sucked the life.
US dollar.
The US dollar. They sucked the life out of these other nations, man.
They sold them that
Sucker.
democracy to the point where they let them, let's party like it's 1994.
Yeah.
All right, drugs, sex, what is it called?
Drug, sex, and
money,
alcohol.
drugs, rock and roll. Yeah, something like that.
Basically lawless.
Drugs, money, and women, man.
Mm-hmm.
Right? And having the fulfillment of your lust. Come from your countries, you can come over here. If you're East Indian, you're Arab, yeah, they hard and strict on you over there. Come over here and be a sodomite. Come over here and be an adulterer. Come over here and be a druggie. All right, that's the selling points of America. All right. It is what it is, and they show you through what the glitz and glamour. Like even when they show this place, they had the Super Bowl right here today. You'll think they show the Super Bowl with clean streets, and then always had the streets wet. You know, at nighttime, have it wet, lights, all type of pictures and paintings.
Mardi Gras beads, hand grenades.
Yes. Yeah, then when you get here, and you go 10 blocks away from Bourbon Street, you see Jake living like a third world country, man. All right. And don't go to some of these spots at nighttime. Lord, watch out.
And they wake up with no pants on.
Yeah. It's trash,
piss,
mangy cats, niggas standing out on the corner, broken down cars, houses tore up. And some of that shit been like this since we were kids, man.
Yep.
You could drive on the street and hit the brakes, brace yourself, cause from a child, you know that pothole been there for years.
Been there for years, yeah.
You know, it's just shit.
Yeah, we know where the potholes at.
Yeah.
I drive the car, know how to avoid all the potholes. I know where all of them at.
They've been there since you was a kid.
They've been here for years.
Hey,
but they sell this glitz and glamour, the land of milk and honey, to these people, man. To make you like it had some live across the street from. I'm like, man, why the fuck you come to? Why you come to America? Why you come here? Oh man, then I told you they had to fake. They said they had to go slip by some. They do the shit like Jake. I think that's why they
Saying
sold
by
Jake.
other people shit.
They might have been the car. Hey,
I got this.
I'm put Punjabi in the lobby.
Got the Hellcat.
This is
the
my
Lambo.
car. Ain't even this car, man.
Ain't even this shit.
He said I gotta fake the funk like
I made it.
making it, and then send that shit back home to other people. You know?
And what? Hollywood That's the wood that goes back to the what the Druids used to
Mhm.
cast
Yeah,
spells.
con.
Through his media, his propaganda and all that, he sells that glitz and glam to these other nations. To where, as the brother was saying, they come here, they think it's a place with the streets paved to gold. I gotta work hard, get the American dream, but then it just ends up being a nightmare.
Mhm.
Then you go to places like Abu Dhabi, Dubai, and it's like futuristic, man. Like I think in Abu Dhabi, I can't remember either Abu Dhabi or Dubai. You go downtown, you don't have to walk on the sidewalk. You can literally, the sidewalk is moving. You can get on the sidewalk and just do this, and go down the street. You want to go across the street? That bitch bring across the street. You know, the streets are smooth. It's like luxurious, man. The food is better.
There's no crime.
No crime. They had people that they done left money, stacks of money out overnight, and nobody touched this shit. Left the car doors open. Lead this. It's and like I said, that's why they try to say we're the greatest country. No, you're not. You're not, man. You're not. You look at some of those places, you got dudes living for $400, high rise fucking apartments that would be condos that would be like 10, 15,000 a month over here though.
Live off $40 worth of food a month because he got so much, food.
Yeah, they got a dude, man. It's a Jake. I watched man, dude went in the store, $10 at the most, big ass bag of shit, man.
Go to a 5-star restaurant, only spend like $5 American.
Yeah, that dude said, man, about $20. I can live off $20 a fucking whole almost 2 weeks if I want to. If you push the point, be like for a week, I can go clubbing, I can do this. I don't even need a car.
And another thing too, a lot of those people say is when they go over there, when they first eat the food, it fucks with their stomach because it's natural cleaning out the shit. So, once their body gets used to it, they come back here and eat American food. Say, man, I immediately feel bloated, drugged up, like.
Yeah, there's no morbid obesity in these countries because they eat real food.
Yeah, I watched a dude. I watched another thing. One of you brothers mentioned it. I watched it the other day. Like, a dude went somewhere, and they got on his ass because he tried to get like a more of a meal. They're like, no. They're like, man, I want 2-3 plates of food. Like, no, you only can eat one plate.
Yeah.
Cause they're not used to
Fat people
like that over there.
Yeah. Oh, in Japan, they don't even make clothes for fat women. They don't allow their women to get fat.
They ain't really fat when you see them.
They can't get fat.
They're all lean looking.
That was the diet of the Israelites at one time, man.
Yeah.
Only until when we come over here, you got people that eat a plate of food and it's a mountain. You don't supposed to eat like this, man. Your food is this high on the plate. And the bread, huh?
You're supposed to eat portions.
It's like the size of your fist.
Little.
It's supposed to be more greens than meat.
Yeah.
Like,
This nigga here tripping, huh?
Now I said part of that couple, that abomination that they did, right? It said
Well, don't run into people's cars, brother. Like, what the fuck is you doing?
a horse that went out was red, and the main thing with it says about it that it was given to take peace from the earth.
that's so.
It didn't just take peace from us, the Israelites. Like, this devil done went around the world pillaging peace from everybody, man.
Hey,
Them nations at peace, and they got laws, man.
y'all haven't seen they got these Edomites that go around to like certain little villages and shit. They got people out there in the world that never drunk. We call it cold drinks, but the world calls it soda. They never ate candy, and they go over there and corrupt the shit out them people, man.
Yeah.
Here goes some McDonald's,
They make them sick.
and the man like, they like looking at the shit like, what the fuck is this?
this? Yeah.
But this devil goes around.
That's a bug.
Yeah, but this devil goes around and corrupt the world, man.
And to back you up too, to them tribes in the Amazon, the northern kingdom that are deep in the jungle like that, they put they put SpaceX over there with those satellites, and those tribes started getting pornography, and they said a couple of weeks after that, domestic abuse went up. They tried to start getting the women to do lewd, weird acts, like anything that comes from this devil, just a corrupting, destroying influence.
And we know who over the Owen movement, man. All right, starting with a P. All right, we know who owns that. All right, who solicits sex out here to the world, man. Then they had something going on where they want to teach your kids sex or some shit, some type of way. What it was? I'm
They
trying to make porn.
Pornography is young children should look at pornography so
They can
you know,
figure out what gender they want to
yeah,
be. And
transformer kids, yeah.
Yeah, shit's sick, man.
perverts.
And it was a damn transformer. I think it was a transformer gutter rat that was saying it. It always goes back to you small hats.
Some people are figuring that out. Like you're saying on TikTok,
They
going in, man. All of these memes, all of these, everybody knows who the root of the problem is. Even these regular everyday Edomites, they figured out that Amalek then stole everything from them too. They're slaves in their own kingdom, which we deserve this because we broke the commandments.
Buffalo going up the hill.
Oh man.
Yeah, it's a perfect example. That's what America gets you. A fat Eve.
She can't do it. Look, she can't get up.
Can't
She's
get up
fucking.
there.
If she rolls down, she's gonna roll down like a pumpkin.
Yeah, goddamn walking grenade, man.
You got her ass on.
Man, that's
I got something for you.
kind.
Everybody's fat though. She almost fell.
And the thing he mentioned that we're mentioning is that these people are in order. And when you deal with order, there's laws of the land. When you go to Dubai, the laws are set in place, right? And they're held with an ironclad fist to where women go over there. A lot of women say they don't want to go there because they're getting the proper judgment they're supposed to get. They're like, I don't want to go there. They too strict.
Black women.
You know? Yeah, nigga women.
Unless they're getting shitted on.
Yeah.
I just watched a guy with all this shit going on. The dude went to Iran, like some part of Iran. He was trying to get to Iran. The whole time he was traveling, and like the whole like I felt kind of crazy. 'Cause I'm like, damn. Well, I knew about it too, but I'm like, you know how they make us think in America how Africa look.
Yeah.
That's how Iran was like. That boy went to Iran. I'm like, damn, they got cars and shit. They got
Normal everything.
it's normal.
Yeah.
Skyscrapers. all
Skyscraper got the
Ain't
dude
pull like that.
he walked in a marketplace. The dude had tasted some real fucking butter like it was made on the spot. He was like, damn, this is how real butter tastes. This is how certain things taste and shit. And it was normal. They make you think in America they savages, man.
Yeah.
Just run around
with swords and turbans on.
Yeah,
and shit.
it was
lives in
it's
the
straight
desert.
bullshit,
In
brother.
the desert.
And that's why they don't want you to see those type of places, man. Those people in it,
They order.
the dude was joking with him. The dude they had cell phones and all this shit, man.
Order.
You know, one dude had a shoe store, like you know how they have shoe stores over here. The dude was like, yeah, you know, I gotta make my own shoes. And they look like regular Nikes and shit. He said, but you know, America has a
Witchcraft.
embargo on us where we can't do nothing. But they was like regular dudes, man.
Machine.
Hey, that's why you got people. I always forget his first name, Larry Ellison. You know, Trump's man, trying to bought up TikTok. You got these small hats buying up these different social media platforms so they can put that much more of a lock on the information coming from outside of the country, so they can try to get control of that narrative.
Yeah, control the
They
narrative.
also want to. A huge part of warfare is to dehumanize your enemy. They don't want people to look at Iranians as human beings the same way they don't want to look at so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans as people. Because once you say somebody's a savage, then you could justify doing whatever to them.
And they eat lean. I watched the dude go to a place and eat. And that shit looked good, man. Like they eat the hummus. Everything kind of light, you know.
Mediterranean.
Yeah, what we get from the restaurants down here.
Yeah.
Middle Eastern, which is a whole different diet. Which those people are under their, like you said, they under their order and they under laws to govern themselves, man. Laws govern you. And then in these other nations, like you say, they're under their laws, but we understand they stay strict to them, man. They committed to them. But here, this is a lawless place. We was giving it to the hands of lawless enemies. Let me get that.
What is the saints? Oh,
I want to say this too. And most of their laws are almost centered close to the Bible.
To the
man.
Bible, yeah.
When you start looking at it,
Mm-hmm.
you start looking at the structure and the setup of men. How they look. Like I watched the dude. The dude was like, he's like, man, what's the name of the guy? It's called the Ayatollah. He's like, look, man, anybody could be a. He's like, I could be an Ayatollah.
Yeah.
He's like, it's just all about the studies. Like he's like the Ayatollahs just study the Bible, study this. But I'm like, damn, they make them dudes seem like they just
a dictator.
just on some crazy shit, man.
That he just all scrapping bombs to themselves,
Yeah.
going crazy. That's how they paint the picture. Give you the boogeyman look, and then now you what's my man's, the sniper man name?
Nick Irvin.
Yeah, I just watched like about 30 minutes of a video he did with Vlad, and he's saying the same thing we saying. He was like, well, look, they made us think these people was who they was, but he like that. Come to find out, there was no one. He said even with the news, they're going to news on a mission he just went on.
I heard him say that.
Yeah, he said he could have just did the mission and they'll manipulate the news and say they killed 2,000 people. He like, I know they killed we killed 40 people. But he said the news will say they just killed 2,000 people, man. Exaggerate shit.
He said that they would say it wasn't even their group, it was another group.
Another group.
Did this shit, man.
And he said it was clearly him.
Yeah.
He in a child hall or some shit. Yeah, you seen it. You know? But that's the control of the narrative. I got a quick one.
Oh,
You
bullshit.
want me to get something?
Yeah, you can bring out your. I just wanted to say too. What
they call it, the House of Cards or Smoking Mirrors? Remember how that place? You go to the carnival, you go in that room, it's all
Hall of
mirrors.
Mirrors.
Yeah, it's all mirrors.
It's a hall of mirrors here, man.
Yeah.
distorted?
Smoke
You
and
just see
mirrors.
distorted images. You don't see the true image, just the distorted images.
Yeah. This mirror here, it looks like you regular. Look at this mirror, you all wonky.
Or fat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is what America is, man.
It's that image brought to the people.
Now, you brought it out. This through your Halabasham Shah, he took that cast, that covering off, man. Now
That
you see
deceived the
for everything what it
nations.
is.
Mhm.
The nations have seen this is bullshit. That not only is America not right, the small hats is not right. You know?
The great Satan and the little Satan, as they call them. But just to back up what you were saying about how laws govern, good laws govern people correctly.
Yeah.
What did they call Esau in 2 Thessalonians? The man of sin.
Yep.
And sin is the transgression of the law. So if he's the man of sin, he's the man of lawlessness.
It's on a tradition, man.
Mhm.
Goddamn.
Just real quick to back up the elder. This is the definition of a house of mirrors. A house of mirrors, or mirror maze, is a funhouse attraction using angled mirrors and glass panels to create confusing,
Images.
infinite reflections and challenging immersive puzzles. Confusion, man.
Baba.
When you take an image of something and you distort it, you pervert reality, man. That's witchcraft.
Yeah, it's witchcraft.
Yeah, your head
That too.
big. Yeah,
Yeah.
this is this place, man.
You still got that 47.
I got everything.
They make you
God
think
damn.
you eat, like we went into the last when you eat the food, they make you think shit is normal to feel to be bloated,
Yeah.
to be high. Like they make high look very lavish over here, man.
Yeah.
You got niggas that walk around all day, doped up. Like her, like the one that was going up the hill. She don't think nothing wrong.
She thinks she thick.
They think it's normal for a woman to be over 200 pounds. That's not normal at all.
No, that's not normal. The ingredients that the FDA approved overseas, they
Banned.
They're banned. They're illegal, man.
Yeah.
They're illegal.
It's like what Raya just said. He said they renamed bad shit, so she's fat. But like Raya said, she thinks she's thick.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Society tells us she's thick.
That's sorcery.
Yes.
You
Just-
manipulate.
That's a hall of mirrors.
That's a hall of
That's
mirrors, man.
That's a spiritual hall of mirrors.
Yeah.
You look at a obese chick. Oh, she's thick. She's not fat.
Yeah, that's.
See how they shoot something?
They got a. I saw a guy on
Oh,
he did a little short. He said he was over. I forgot what land he was in, but he said they don't even use deodorant. But he said everybody past him smelled fresh as a motherfucker, and he was like, because what they in the stores they don't sell it. It's
Not
bad.
full of chemicals.
It's not for they don't even sell it. But he said people still had a fresh odor to them because of what they was eating and intaking. All right, it's natural. It's natural things.
It's a thing called, one of the case in point is what? It's called chlorophyll, man.
Yeah.
All right, chlorophyll is what you see in the
Like
plants that
medicine
make
for the body.
what makes the plants green, man.
Uh-huh.
But when it hits the body of
It cleans.
it cleanses a deodorizer,
Yes.
man.
They call it internal deodorant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a mint. It's like a mint. It tastes.
I've
It
been
smells
taking-
good too, brother.
I've been popping like six of the pills a day, man.
Mm-hmm.
Right? And that first you might go through a phase where it's detoxing and pushing the shit out.
Oh yeah.
I'm like, damn, boy, some like you put, I like, damn, some like onions.
Yeah.
You know? Then
Getting
that
shit
phase
out.
go away, then you don't smell nothing. Man.
Yeah. Yeah. It's cleansing.
They call it a superfood.
Yeah. It's a superfood.
You know?
Yeah, Rock gave me a bag of it.
Yeah.
It got on the bag he gave me, brother. Superfood. It's gas on there. But
I'm gonna read this real quick.
Because the human body is supposed to be closer. Let me let this shit go by. The human body is supposed to be closely connected to what? Green herbs, man. The darker the vegetables are, the better. Purple, the darker purple, the dark
Beets.
green, huh?
Beets.
You know, all that shit, man. You're not supposed to eat fucking meat all goddamn day.
3 times a day.
3 times a day you eating brisket,
Bread.
steaks, you eating ground meat. Then let's not even get into the tapping the Jake. Jake eating pork,
Yeah.
Catfish.
Jake eating
ribs.
bacon on top of sausage.
Bacon.
Yeah. Like they got niggas right now busting open a goddamn crawfish, which is full of shit. Literally.
Like you eating shit.
You eating shit.
A sea
It's
roach.
a sea roach.
Yeah.
You
The
know,
damn
pick up
crab
the
is a
roach, yeah.
spider. It's
It's a
literally it's a spider that's basically they can live in water.
Yeah.
And you crack them open, it's just nothing but yellow. It's poo.
Yeah, it's poop.
They got anybody ever ate them growing up? They said, oh, you got to pull the doo-doo line off the top of it before you eat it.
Oh man, why I'm eating this shit, man?
Exactly.
Oysters and shit. Why? I can never understand those people that eat oysters, man. You all the way gone. But this is this place, right? You know?
This hall of mirrors.
Yeah, literally a hall of mirrors, man.
And they call it what? A fun house.
Mhm.
That's what America is, a fun house, a carnival, a circus.
Yeah.
And George Carlin, that comedian, said the whole world's a circus.
We used to get down, bro.
Con.
He used to go in.
He used to go in on them bitches, bro.
Yeah, he probably Jake.
Yeah, he was
Yeah,
Irish.
I think he was Jake.
He had a famous quote where he said, the whole world's a circus, but if you live in America, you got a front row seat.
Yeah.
That's true.
You know who else did you get on their ass? I think he Jake too. Huey P. Long. He was getting on them head, them small. Everybody knocked him off.
It was
man.
a small
Yanked
hat
him
that
up.
killed him.
Yeah. You know? Anybody, I'm gonna say this. Anybody that looks like an Edomite that get on and just tell it like it is real blunt, it possibly a Jake, man.
Yeah, if
I'm
you have the
serious.
spirit of truth, then you're
Yeah.
probably not a devil. Because you do have Edomites that are whistleblowers, but they have an agenda. They're trying to push some type of MAGA, some type of right-wing agenda. But then you have people that just speak the truth just because it's the truth. That's the spirit of Jake, man.
Yeah, and they got the Edomites that they're working both sides, so they tell the
Yeah,
truth
on the
and they
fence.
tell lies
They
all
on
in the same.
fence. Yeah, they
Yeah.
on the fence.
AJ.
Yeah, man.
Choose what you do,
He's an Edomite.
You dropping yours?
Yeah, I can just quote it real quick. It says in Sirach 39, the principal things for man is honey, grape of the blood of the grape, oil, wine, flour, all those things. And to the godly, they're good, but unto the sinners, they're evil. Because Esau, as we've been going into, you've got the natural things outside of the earth, outside of America. But in America, he takes all these things and synthesizes them and makes a genetic, a counterfeit version of it, which has got people completely messed up out here.
He distort order.
Yeah,
That's all.
that's
That's what he is. He distort order all day, man.
He's totally contrary and opposite to the Most
Yep.
High.
No.
It's like we always go into, brothers wear stones, brothers, deal with the sage, deal with the different incense. But then there's a left hand side too. This nigga take the same thing as use of righteousness and turn it for wickedness, man.
Zodiac,
Yeah.
Like the stones,
sage.
where you
Yeah.
was at? What they was talking
Mhm.
about?
I was watching some witches the other day. Yeah, you actually on the left hand, you burn sage, you're accepting spirits in your home. That's what but I'm like,
Right.
but then you use everything on Esau, he used it for wickedness, man.
To the godly, they're good, but to the sinner, they're evil.
Nah, I got that.
Yeah, we were just, like the brother said, we were just talking before camp. Me and the brother went to one of those spots where they sell, tiger eye, obsidian, various stones, amethyst, and the store is owned by a witch. We overheard her talking about some Egyptian afterlife cats that protect
The angel.
the angels in the afterlife, bro.
So imagine what she's doing physically.
Yeah,
If this a mental thought
yeah.
pattern, think of what she's cooking up physically.
Yeah, now there's nothing
people,
wicked,
man.
There's nothing wicked about a stone, but
Yeah.
to a witch, they're gonna use it for evil.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Proverbs
Gotcha.
7.
Yep.
What you got to go back to?
This 1 Timothy 1. I'm gonna read this in the NLT, right? In 8 and 9. It says, we know that the law is good when it's used correctly. For the law was not intended for people who do what is right. It is for people who are lawless and rebellious, who are ungodly and sinful, who consider nothing sacred and defile what is holy, man.
Hey, our people need the law, but the last thing they want to do is, follow after the law. And as the brother was reading, unto the godly, because what the godly are naturally going to follow the law.
Yeah.
It's just going to be naturally in them. But unto the ungodly, you need those penalties there.
Yeah.
So when you get out of line, you're an adulterer, you're a sodomite, you're a killer out here, you get put down.
Yeah.
And that keeps evil and wickedness from spreading and corrupting a society.
And we've been delivered into the hands, as it says in the prayer, Azariah 1, of lawless enemies. And his soul is not right.
Most hateful forsakers.
And it says the most hateful forsakers of the Most High and the unjust king, whose soul is not right, and he's crooked. So what you expect to get from the devil, man?
Damn.
Jake looking for help and trying to get healed and finding answers, but that's nothing to get from the devil, man. But that.
That's a dumb nigga in that car.
That's that. He loved the enemy, man.
But hey, going back to that Proverbs 23, it said you look into the wine, and before you know it, it bit you like a serpent.
Like in the adder.
Hey, just like Eve in the garden.
Yep.
It all was packaged right. You can be as gods, you know, live freely. But once you bit of those philosophies, that serpent, sowed you that poison and that venom. And here we are now.
I got a quick one for you.
Yeah, some more on that? Oh,
No.
Kyle, you got it. Then we'll go back to that Proverbs 7.
Got you.
Just to back what Kaya just said, this Romans chapter 2, verse 14. It says, for when the Gentiles, all right, which is Israelites that had lost their way, for when the Gentiles, which have not the law, do by nature the things contained in the law, these having not the law are a law unto themselves.
Naturally, our people are naturally righteous in the spirit.
Yeah.
You bring it up all the time. In those tribes out in the wilderness, they know not to eat pork. They know not to commit adultery. They just naturally do the things that are righteous.
Yeah. And Jake, in the world, you make sure your food is cooked. You might go out to some expensive restaurant with some Edomites. They're like, oh, give it to me rare. You're like, man, what are you doing? What are you doing? Like, that's just natural. Even before you learn about the Bible, Jake want to cook his food, man. Jake always have facial hair. Even if Jake grow a beard and line it, he know you're supposed to have some type of hair on you. When you see a Jake that's completely shaven everything, it's like something ain't right with this dude. Our people naturally understand that. Yeah.
Even though Jake do it, Jake know it's not right to sleep with another man's woman. Like,
Yeah, Jake brag about it because it's wicked. But Jake know right from wrong naturally, man.
He know it's wicked though.
Yeah.
Even these moles out here, they know exactly what they're doing.
They
It's
know
disgusting.
It's right.
They know it's disgusting.
Yeah, back in the day, when we was on our original spot, we could be teaching and then they just walk by and just get offended because they already know what we're about. We're teaching the Bible. We don't know them. They don't know us.
Talking about sodomy. They just know, like, okay, they with the Bible. I'm off. And they just walk by offended.
Remember that mole stood there the whole fucking day?
Yeah.
Won't battle, won't fight.
Yeah.
It's their Mardi Gras.
Like, ignore this dummy. I won't fight. You a mole. We don't want to fight with you, man. Get it.
Touch you.
Yeah,
exactly.
Hepatitis.
He was a demon too. Yeah, he had a disease probably. Well, it's like
Oh, he had a disease.
Yeah.
He had a spiritual disease. He probably had a physical disease too.
He stood there a long time, brother, like an hour. Like he stood a long time. He was like, just ignore the demon, he gonna flee, man.
Yeah.
Resist Satan, he gonna flee. Satan gonna flee.
Hey, really, that was a cry for help.
Yeah.
Jake, righteous, the spirit within Jake was like, help me.
Out of here.
Ain't no help to them niggas.
Yeah.
man.
But Jake knows it's wrong. Like, remember growing up, Juvie had that song Soldier Rag. He was like, don't be no bag, boy. Put on the Soldier Rag. Jake knew that back then.
Jake know.
Yeah, but through
Yeah,
the way they blackmail you now, that's why you niggas, you so-called hardened niggas, don't want to say nothing about the moles, man.
Yeah.
I don't got a problem with them.
He can.
You
They
know?
condition.
What a man does in his private life, it doesn't have anything to do with
nothing
it.
to do with
I heard a private phone call this morning with that nigga, that gutter rat, Aiden Ross. He come on and said he Mo. He was talking.
Yeah.
Yeah, he come out talking to. He was talking to.
You know what he is.
What his name
Ross.
is? He was talking to Whack 100. And he was accusing Whack 100 of recording that conversation. He's like, man, why would you do that? In the state of Florida, I could sue. He's like, but I'm out here, I'm telling you, damn Whack, is it because I'm a Mo and I'm Jew-ish? He like, no, that ain't got nothing to do with it. But you can tell he dancing around this, Whack 100 dancing around this shit. But hey, man, You niggas don't want to say nothing against that, you know. I think one of the brothers put it on the thing, Amos 5:15. Hate the evil and love the good, man.
And hate the sinner. Ain't no hate the sin, but love the sin. No, hate both of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Lord hates both of them.
David said, I hate them that hate thee with a perfect hatred.
These people hate the Most High.
It's only a sinner.
What the fuck is going on?
So
I'm
they
a why.
deserve to die.
It's only a sinner. Sin can't get done by itself. Like, it's only sinners.
Yeah. Without sinners, sin
People,
don't exist.
it don't exist, brother. It can't do itself.
Yeah.
So the Lord can't. Come on.
Like, what is adultery without an adulterer? Like,
You can't. This
Just
is
a
sinner.
word.
How do you measure it?
It's
How do you weigh it? Like,
he had known sinners by the law
yeah.
because they was breaking the law. The law don't break itself.
The law was put in place to
It
what?
was in
Keep the sinners in line.
In line, sinners, people. Back in Proverbs 7.
Con.
And I'm gonna read all 5 again.
What you people want to do as you want to, man. That's why you hate everything of the Bible. We came to that conclusion years ago. Right? I remember when we all was on the block talking about it. A lot of you Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, man, you really hate the Bible, man. So put aside that you go to church every Sunday, in Bible study, and you act holier now. You really hate the Bible, man. Because we know a lot of you Christians are some of the most nastiest,
Dirty, low down.
Yeah, people there is, man.
Dishonest,
Evil, man.
Adulterous.
proud.
Conniving ass people, man.
Yeah, nobody hates the Bible more than a so-called Christian.
A black Christian at that.
God.
You so-called Bible thumpers, man. But you don't even know the what they call it, the table of context of the damn Bible, of the Bible, man. Go ahead, Jake pissed you off, man.
Fuck Jake. And going back to this Proverbs 7, this is what our people and, this world, is engulfed in. Instead of being engulfed in the Bible and righteousness, what? They hate the Bible and want to deal with this harlot out here, this strange woman, and catch these spiritual diseases, which has them sick out here. What's it say in Isaiah 1? The whole head is sick.
Proverbs 7:5. That they may keep thee from the strange woman, from the stranger which flattereth with her words. For at the window of my house I looked through my casement, and beheld among the simple ones, I discerned among the youths a young man void of understanding.
A young man void of understanding, walking around out here, just living that American dream. Which what? To do as thou wilt. You don't base yourself by the law or have any kind of standard and take everything at face value. Or what am I supposed to do? Get the bag, or get the woman. Hey, they said that in Scarface when he was talking to, man, he's like, first you get the money, then you get the power, then you get the girl. And that's the mindset of these people out here. That's pretty much all that red pill philosophy right there. What do you got to do? You got to get the money, looks max, get the power, and then you get the girl. It's the same shit getting recycled out here.
It's what it tell you in Sirach 34, I think. Dreams lift up fool, and the fool eyes as well, and the ends of the earth. So they just following the confusion everywhere. Yeah. Ain't nothing in the earth but confusion.
What's trendy?
So if you don't have a vision, where there's no vision, the people perish. He don't give the people a vision. He give them a good moment, a time. Drinking and eating. That's all he give the people, man.
American dream.
And what all momentary things, which was Esau.
Yeah.
Instead of waiting and to get some food, he's like, I gotta have it now.
Gotta have it now.
And that's the vibration he puts on these people, this microwave mentality to fulfill the flesh. I'm hungry. I want to have sex. I want to do drugs and get high. I need it now.
And he got it to where you can get it as much as you can. So there's an overindulgence. It's excess and rotten. You can go and party 7 days a week. It's always somewhere to go.
Down here.
Vegas never sleeps. It's called Vegas never sleeps.
It's called Sin City.
It's called Sin City too. Right? Because if you woke all day on all kind of drugs and around all kind of women, then all you can do is commit wickedness, man.
What they say, in the God we trust, though, on the money, though.
Yeah.
But you name a city, Sin City.
Sin City.
What God you trust, man?
Guns, oil, and drugs.
Yeah.
The God the God of America is Satan, man. Let's call it like it is, man. And this is Satan's playground. right? Witchcraft is heavily lifted up over here. Anytime you can take it was about 8 years ago, there was debating about putting a Baphomet statue at a damn courthouse, man.
I think they put it in there.
Yeah.
And your boy Walls, Tim Walls, who was
the statue.
yeah, he was Kamala Legs Up Harris's running mate. You know, he's the governor of Minnesota. The Church of Satan gave a commemoration plaque for him in the city hall.
Yeah.
Because you did so much to help out, you know, the Church of Satan.
Wasn't he hospitalized for that, or that wasn't real?
It's
For the
whether it
whole
was
scene.
it's kind of back and forth.
He did that shit.
At some point he did it.
Yeah, where smoke is fire, man. He did that shit. You know, whatever.
He
it
said he was drinking gallons of horse milk,
horse semen, man.
goon juice.
Wow. But it says, verse 7, and beheld among the simple ones I discern among the youths a young man void of understanding, passing through the street near her corner, and he went the way to her house.
And if I could say, what does it say in the Song of Solomon when he was talking about looking for wisdom? He was like a young man in the streets looking for, you know, the watchman to tell him the truth. That's what those of the elect did. But for the rest of the people, they're out here in the streets looking for what? The next best time. And what do they end up finding? That strange woman.
Following the ways of evil. It says, in the twilight, in the evening.
So this because most motherfuckers, like, let's be serious. Even our family members, they're looking for a feel good moment. They're looking for a feel good speech, man.
Yeah.
As soon as you tell them or try to what they call it, correct them in any sort of manner, they get all messed up, man.
Offended.
Apostle Paul said, have I become your enemy because I tell you the truth? You do here.
Yeah.
And that's straight out of Isaiah 30. Preach not tell us not hard things and rough things, but preach unto us the smooth things. They say to the seers, see not, and to the prophets, prophesy unto us lies.
Yeah, if we was out here purposely lying to Jake, man, this whole shit right here be filled up, man. We were speaking about prosperity,
Super
money,
chats.
you know, that type of action. It'll be people galore because people love lies, man. Say, man, stick with it, man. The Lord told me to come talk to you, and you need to cut them ties from the niggas around you. You're gonna get a lot of money. For real, kinfolk. Nigga, love you.
When you told that Jake, we don't want your money, you know, we desire you. Jake don't want to sacrifice himself. Well, I got 100 acres. I could give you all this and that.
I got diesel fuel for shrimp
I
boats.
bet he ain't come out today. By them brothers.
You know why?
He's at his beach house, huh?
You know why? Cause he's like one of them guys that he's not gonna leave that world alone for the follow the Lord, man.
Yep.
He got too much going on. He got too many excuses.
That rich man.
This is, man, I'm gonna say this, when you follow the Lord, you gotta have a hint of insanity. You gotta have a, you gotta
be thrown off a little.
You gotta have a hint of that,
Understand?
and basically you gotta be cut from a different cloth, man. Mixed with what they say, that I don't give a fuck. Straight up.
You are.
You gotta be rough, raw, and rugged. Hey, man, you gotta have a different mentality, different mindset than these people that follow the Lord, man.
Yeah.
If you give a fuck about what people say,
Yeah.
If you hold your grandmother and all these other people in the world, employee, people you work with, at a high esteem, this ain't for you, man.
Yeah, your status in the world, if that means something to you, this ain't for you.
You might even get it, man. The Lord said, man, drop everything right now and follow me. And they did it.
I said straight way.
Straight way.
Yeah. They was fishing. They was doing the things. They was living their everyday lives. So what they was doing, and he straightway followed the Lord, man.
And then they went. Then a time after that, they said, "Damn, like,
what we gonna get?
Hey, what we gonna? We didn't did everything you said to do. We didn't drop that family. If you're a family man, if you in that Colton Banks, Ed Winslow,
Yeah, Eddie Winslow.
Eddie Winslow spirit, this probably not for you, man.
If you just want to have a good time, this ain't for you either. You just want to be out having a good time all the time. This ain't really for you. What's going on here with this nigga here coming this way?
Niggas going the wrong way just to be attracted. This ain't nothing over here. This how hard it is. This how hard up there is, man. This shit is ridiculous, man.
Straight loser.
Look at this shit. It's straight. It's Bay St. Louis around here now, man. Look. Look like he didn't swallow the fucking pineapple, man.
The other way.
Yeah.
I got more.
Watch this dude, man. Let's see. All right.
I got more.
Okay.
It says, verse 7 and 10.
Playing that shit.
Verse 7 and 10. And behold, there met him a woman with the attire of an harlot and subtle of heart.
And the tire of a harlot and subtle of heart. What did it say back in Revelation 17? She was arrayed in stones and and pearls and subtle raiment and purple and scarlet.
Who else came like that though?
Esau, the serpent.
Yeah, to Eve, man. He came decked out. He came, cause what's
Versatility.
the first thing to a woman's heart? Anything that's shining, glitters, diamonds. He came decked out, man.
Hey, and I think it's Ezekiel 27. It's talking about the king of Tyre, but you know it's talking about Esau. It said he was decked out in the best garments, the gold and the silver and all that. And backing up what the elder brother said, when Esau, just as he comes now, he comes with the subtle words. He comes with the business suit, the shaved face, the record deal, the contract.
I got you.
Let me get it.
I got you what you just said, Zaquan and them. This 2 Corinthians 11 and 3. But I fear, lest by any means, as the serpent, but I fear, lest by any means, as the serpent beguiled Eve through his subtlety, so your mind should be corrupted from the simplicity that is in the Mashak Yahushai.
Hey, kind of as I said, and I fear lest by any means, as the serpent beguiled Eve
through his subtlety.
That woman, that woman, as we're going into in Proverbs 7, dressed like a harlot with those looks, saying, "Come into my house, and we may drink the wine, and you know, the man of the house is gone, so we can live deliciously."
And what Jake normally do with a woman, he give her wine, and that relaxes her, and then it gets you in the mode. We do our thing, you know. This we Jake, but the nations do the same thing. They give him the wine, those philosophies, and now they have, and he duke them, man. He get them out whatever he wanted to get out of them, man, and then he pollute the people and defile them, man. But that's the job of Satan. Good job, you goddamn devil.
But the average bimbo out here wants to have a nice time.
Wants to have a good time.
Girls just want to have fun, like that song.
They end up drunk, and what happened? They wake up and say, "What the hell I done?"
They get taken advantage of.
It's too late now. It's too late, you know.
The nation's doing the same thing.
Same thing with the
Get
nations.
them drunk, and they wake up with a banana in the tail.
Yep.
Yeah, fatten them up with a meal. You know, and the next thing you know, you're through.
Yep.
We're gonna go to this nice restaurant. We're gonna drink this nice drink. He puts something in the drink, and then hey, let's go up to the penthouse, and that's you traffic somewhere.
A lot of nations is pissed. It says, you want me to keep going?
Come on.
Verse 11. She is loud and stubborn. Her feet abided not in her house.
Okay.
Yeah, she arrayed with those, you know, those seductive looks, that scarlet. All right. All those, they laid in the red dress. You know?
Hey, we can even kind of relate that to Habakkuk 2, as it say, he is a proud man, neither keepeth at home.
Yep.
And if you're loud and stubborn, that's Esau. Look at Trump. Oh, we destroyed everything Iran has. We don't even need to fight a war. We just took them out.
He went hard. He said he don't need NATO, the EU. He said we don't need absolutely nobody.
We are NATO.
We are. He went hard, brother.
You seen it? I know y'all seen this shit that happened this week. The dude from Japan was like, "Hey man, why you ain't tell us? Since you was your allies, why you ain't tell us that you was gonna attack him before you attacked him?" So he said, "Man, you didn't tell me about Pearl Harbor."
He said, they were like, as the brother was saying, you know, why didn't you warn us about the strike on Iran? It's like, well, you know, we wanted it to be a surprise, and you know, you're Japanese, you know something about a surprise.
I said, that motherfucker, that man.
He proud.
That's loud and stuff, like a brawling woman in the street.
Yep.
Yeah, I got the other scripture too. Whenever you ready.
You bring it up.
You ready? You got some more to finish?
I got more.
We got
a while to
be
go.
going back on that.
This is Sirach chapter 12, verse 10. It says, "Never trust thy enemies, for like as iron rusted it, so is his wickedness. Though he humble himself and go crouching, yet take good heed and beware of him. And thou shalt be unto him as if thou hast wiped a looking glass, and that thou knowest that his rust has not been altogether wiped away.
And what does it say? Can a leopard change its spots? Neither can those that are accustomed to do evil do good. You know, that rust of that wickedness is ingrained in Esau. Hey, the wicked are estranged from the womb. And it said, don't trust him or put him by thee, as it's about to go into. And though he come crouching, and that's how this devil comes. You know, I'm just the innocent white man. I'm coming to help everybody. You know, you're in poverty, you know, all this stuff. But he's the one that, you know, puts you in that economic situation. He's the one putting the guns and the drugs in the community. And he's, oh, I'm just coming with the solution too.
Problem got a solution.
This nigga calls. He'll use a dual weapon on you, earthquakes, all type of shit. Weather. This motherfucker crazy, man.
And then he'll give you aid after that.
He'll bring in the corporations to rebuild the shit that he blew up.
Yeah, the aid is full of child molesters, man. You send aid to Haiti, the Red Cross. They just raping the kids, man.
It's really not help, man.
Yeah.
All right, it's never help. It's all about destroying you the best way you can, man.
I think it's the same chapter. When you keep reading down, if you find yourself in trouble, he's
That's
the
it.
first
He's the first one there.
First one there.
Yeah, it says, verse 12, it says, set him not by thee, lest when he has overtaken thee, he stand up in thy place.
Hey, we were going into what, you know, the medieval ages and the Renaissance. Esau, you know, took over our history. You know, Jake was those knights and those kings and all that back there in the medieval ages. And when Esau came back into power, he whitewashed everything. Yeah. And then the small hats, now they're the people.
He covered the faces of the judges down.
And we're just Canaanites.
Crazy.
It says, neither let him sit at thy right hand, lest he seek to take thy seat.
And look at every Jake. Let's go to the music industry. Every Jake that got a gutter rat as their attorney, their lawyer, or their record label, what? They get all the money. They get everything, that the licensing rights, copyright and all that. But what do? You get nothing. You get the initial money from the contract, and then you got to work your ass off on concerts, barely making anything. And before you know it, you're broke again.
Yeah, I was watching, and Finesse two-time nigga still complaining about the bad deal he got. He said, man, them niggas wanted me come do a show, but they want me to take a plane there. But I looked at the paperwork. The plane trip 40,000. Whatever it was all accumulated to 40,000. He's like, oh no.
And he paying
He
for
said,
it.
I ain't gonna pay for that shit. I ain't coming. He said, I ain't going.
He paying for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He said, I'm thinking I'm just using the plane
Yes.
to go do a video that y'all
you
want to
paying
do.
for that.
Once I would have got finished doing the video, I'd have owed them niggas 40,000.
40,000, yo.
You know, the niggas, the gutter rats own the plane. So you're paying them $40,000 to fly their plane to get out there.
But guess who he under though? Jake.
Yeah.
Jake.
He under Jay Prince Jr. and Jay Prince, man.
But Jake, he right directly under them Edomites and
But
shit, man.
they do them niggas just as them gutter rats would do.
Yep. They fucking him too.
You know?
They got in power like that. He getting screwed too.
The only way you in power,
Yes.
the only way you in power like that without doing none of the grunt work that you would do when you first come in is you got to be bringing in souls, man.
Yeah.
For who?
You know?
Yeah.
That industry is a revolving door of witches and warlocks, man. Freaks. And heavily saturated with moles, man.
I think they called the nickname for the industry is the Beast. If you look it up.
Yeah.
Hollywood, you know, the music, the nickname for it is the Beast.
Yeah. You got a little more. It says.
So you can read it to the end of the chapter.
Yeah, it says, least seek thy place, thy seat, and thou at the last remember my words, and be pricked therewith. It says, who would pity a charmer that is bitten with a serpent?
Going back to that serpent keeps coming up. That serpent that when you drink the wine, you get bit at the last. That serpent that beguiled Eve. You know, you think you can charm and play with this snake. But what? At the end of the day, he's a devil, he's a snake, and he's going to go by his nature and bite you.
Yeah, I watched the fucking Edomite yesterday morning. Yesterday night, he kept having that long stick pushing this big ass snake in his house. He kept pushing it back. And somebody on the come like, is that snake poison? Like, oh, it's very poisonous. He's fucking with it.
With that.
And instead of coming to him, he get it to stick and he just slide it again. Like, man, you eat him, hey, man. But that's how this devil is, man. He's a very poisonous snake, man. And you can't play with him. You can't play with these Edomites, man. You can't. Well, the Lord told us in the law to make no covenant with them, with any one of these heathens, man. Cause you gonna get a raw end of the stick. You all right?
There was an old interview with Muhammad Ali. He was like, "Look, you white people are a bunch of snakes, man. If one snake is poisonous, there's 10,000 snakes coming. I don't know which one's poisonous. I'm not letting none of them in my house."
Yeah.
He said that on national TV, man.
But you got niggas that go out there. You trust this devil with daughters. Hold on. You trust this devil with your daughters, your mothers, your sisters, your sons. And like my uncle told me, man, it's two things you don't let him never let a man play with. All right? One is your money, and the next is your daughter, and your mama and your sister. He said two things you don't let a man deal with. Never let a man touch. Is your mother, your daughter, and your sister, and your car. They're like, why? He said, because a nigga might throw a rod in all of them, man. Nigga throw a rod in your car. Your car had got a rod. You might throw a rod in that, or a nigga might throw a rod in your daughter, man. But you let your daughter get in the industry and she get whored out.
She got whored out.
Whored out.
Yeah. That Gabriel Union, we talking about whored out. Halle Berry.
That the girl is? That girl,
the rapper?
Selena Gomez? Is it that girl?
Shit, they all been.
They all talking about raw. She don't even look. They don't even look the same. Look at
Amanda Bynes. She.
And look at Britney Spears. Britney Spears came in. They all come in normal, looking innocent.
Innocent.
Miley Cyrus.
Justin Bieber come in looking innocent.
They
raw him up.
They rawed him up.
They tore him up.
They did it, goddamn.
Diddy
Did it.
Whoever did
Diddy
it,
was the one that
goddamn,
found him initially on. You saw him on the YouTube. It's like, oh, let's bring him in.
Let's bring him in.
Yeah,
Let's break him in.
Huh? Yeah, Ariana Grande, man. That motherfucker ain't look the same no more, man. Then she went and did that fucking Broadway stage show called Wicked. The black chick that's with her, she looked like a fucking witch. She looked like the actual witch she was playing, man.
Just with with brown skin.
This shit crazy, man.
And now everybody on that Ozempic too, so they double through.
It says, man, I'm gonna leave that alone. I don't even want to speak on that shit. I'm gonna leave that alone. Hey, just keep taking that shit, man. Just skinny fat ass. Just keep taking it.
Slim fat.
And I've been seeing
this lazy shit, man.
Women on my jobs where they had a little weight on them, but now they starting to look like skeletons.
Oh, you know what's going on. I got a quick one for you.
They're just one Ozempic. You got it.
This Proverbs 23.
That shit messing them up.
It's the back up that Ciroc 10 where he had
more of that shit too.
You got more?
Yeah, let me finish it out.
Come on, you got it.
Let me finish it out. It says, who would pity a charmer that is bitten of a servant?
Okay.
Or wish any such as come nigh wild beasts. So one that goeth to a sinner and is defiled with him in his sins.
Hey, who will pity you? You know.
You did that shit.
Yeah. And you got the men of the Lord telling you what it is out here, and you want to go do that shit, go do that shit.
Go do that shit.
And then when you get judged, hey, don't come crawling back.
It's like we told y'all not to deal with Plug Boy. Y'all still dealt with Plug Boy, man.
Not to get the jump shot.
Yeah.
Still went got it.
You get your ass brought out over there. IUIC, we told you so, though, man.
The military. Told you, Jake.
That too.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not, not my woman people, they nervous.
No.
But you better get your ass shipped out. You better get your ass shipped out. You and your woman, you're gonna get shipped out over there, man.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
But it goes on to say, so one that goeth to a sinner and is defiled with him in his sins, who will pity?
Pity me.
It says, for a while he will abide with thee, but if thou begin to fall, he will not tarry.
Hey, he will help in your overthrow. It says that in Sirach too, is what when a rich man haveth need of you, he calleth thee, and he run thee out thrice and thrice.
Twice dry.
And then when you're done, he casts you out and laugh at you afterward. That's what
dummy.
Look at what happened with our people. The actors or actresses, they start off They're all famous, everybody love them, but then when it
Mhm.
comes time to take you down, they throw you to the wolves in the media. Bill Cosby,
Yep.
Hey.
Cuck Smith.
Yep.
I think that was going on with that
Allegations
Shia LaBeouf
out.
boy down. He didn't got arrested again.
They said he was.
Yeah, they about to
the
take
cop-
him down, huh?
They about to kill him
They
now,
about to
man.
kill him, bro.
I'm gonna say
Yeah,
commit.
Oh, he got arrested. The
Yeah.
third. Remember your
He got arrested yesterday. Yesterday.
He just down here roaming around.
Yeah,
He got into it. The police came to his house for something. They're like, oh, they just saying he playing crazy. Like, oh, he was out there screaming, hollering at the police and saying he got a 3-year-old daughter. Like, for no reason. And something happened where he, like, kind of, I don't know if he spit on one of the police or assaulted one of them and they arrested that.
Yeah.
I sit there and wake up, see that. I sit there straight to y'all think, straight to y'all. I said, bro, they boy tripping, man.
Yeah.
Man, he just walking around on Magazine Street
Tripping.
with some cowboy boots.
Yeah, they doing him like they did Cat
Little
Williams,
man
man.
complex.
He must have rubbed somebody the wrong way.
Yep.
He said no to the wrong Amalek.
Oh, yeah.
I know I think it might go back to this. He was talking shit about Spielberg over them Transformers movies, so they waited all this time just to.
That what happened with
Patient.
Cat Williams. Cat Williams talked shit about Steve Harvey. You know, Steve Harvey, a high level devil, man.
Cap teeth devil.
And all hell broke loose on him, man. The man said he got arrested over like
90-something times.
Yeah, it was a whole bunch of times, brother.
Said
Like,
they took all his children and everything.
Yeah.
Same thing with Kanye. He had in that song, you know, I did all this, and they took my kids away and pretty much sold them to the beast.
Yeah, but you dealt with the main. You got with the main devil, man. Was what that name is? Kim Kardashian,
Oh,
man.
yeah.
Niggas kept tabs on your ass. Yeah.
She a high level fucking
They gatekeepers.
female devil.
Yeah.
They gatekeepers. That's right. bro.
Madonna too.
Mm-hmm.
It says
Donna got a BBL.
that bitch.
That's a witch. A BBL witch. A witch
Yeah,
with a
she a
BBL.
gatekeeper. You know they all get on the. You notice how they all get on the stage with her. All the women get on the stage and they got to kiss in the mouth.
Men too.
Yeah. Then she get with all these niggas like Tupac, and the list goes on and on and on, man.
She was with
Ain't that
Diddy too.
nigga, nigga Robin was with her? Dennis Rodman ass.
Yeah, damn near everybody.
Look at that fucking weirdo, man. Nigga's a weirdo.
He had to go to North Korea to get his mind right.
He marry himself or some shit?
I thought he was married to,
He put on a wedding dress.
Freak, man.
Freaked out, man.
yeah, freaked out, man. And the main ritual is these niggas dress up like women. Ricky Williams dressed like a goddamn woman.
Mama, yeah, with a
And he still got a raw deal from Master P.
man.
You know? But that's what them niggas do. Even that nigga, Kevin Hart, I'm not gonna dress up like a woman. And then like what? A week later,
Yeah, he dressed up like a woman.
you know?
Like a black hoe at prom.
Yeah, but it goes on to say, this is the point right here. This is the main point. Fruit. That the enemy speaking sweetly with his lips, but in his heart he imagined how to overthrow thee into a pit.
Con.
He will wink with his eyes, but if he finds opportunity, he would not be satisfied with blood.
Does that one more piece of that if
Yeah, it's
adversity?
next.
Hey, if he wink with his eyes, you know he is not satisfied with blood. He cometh with those soft speeches, those words like oil and butter. But war was in his heart. That war mainly against you Israelites.
Yeah, that's how he had conquered the world, man, through contracts and fair speeches, man.
That's a part of his. What is the saying? Psalm 64. Who wet their tongues like bitter words, even like swords.
Yeah, they got so raw with it to where you got Trump saying he could do what Trump's secretary said. He's the president. He can do whatever he want to do anywhere.
He's a big, strong
I said,
man.
damn.
You can do whatever you want, man.
They did shit on purpose, man. I hate you niggas, man. Yeah, but it goes on to say, verse 17, if adversity come upon thee, thou shalt find him there first.
Hey, let's go back to 2019 to 2021. Who was most at risk of getting the Dos Equis? Blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans. Who do we need to get that juice to first?
Hey, but they originally said it was Chinamen.
Then old Edomites.
And old Edomites.
Yeah.
And then it jumped on there and said it had an article that said it said blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans on it. I said, wow.
All three of them.
I
Like
never seen that phrase until the truth.
all
Yeah.
of them.
Yeah.
Show you, man, this shit is all one big ass psyop, man.
Yeah.
One big ass theater. And only until you come in the truth, you see who all the actors are, man. They got some niggas making cameos and dip out the way, but they got actual actors is in the mix of this shit. You know, these retarded motherfuckers again. Niggas, man. Go ahead, brother.
Kind.
Oh, we got a little more, my bad. It says, if adversity come upon thee, thou shalt find him there first, and though he pretend to help thee, yet shall he undermine thee.
Though he pretend to help thee, yet will he undermine thee. That going back to that serpent. You know, it says even in Wisdom of Solomon too, the wicked, you know, cause the righteous to fall because the devil envied the
Watch for
righteous.
the fall, yep.
You know, back then he envied, you know, the
Fall
sons
of
of
the
God. All throughout our history, he envied us. So everything he's done, Cain, his sacrifice, he envied Abel's sacrifice. Everything he's done is for bloodshed, to undermine and ultimately destroy the nation of Israel.
Anything come out of his mouth is a lie.
Waiting
Even
for
when
the
he
fall of the
so-called tells the truth, he's still lying. Give a damn, man. Ain't nothing right about this damn devil. When you start to tap in, in which the Bible taps into the makeup of him. Even when you go into Wisdom of Solomon, the second chapter, this is the makeup of Esau, how he think, how he
don't
operates,
think right.
man.
Yeah.
And you come to the conclusion like this guy, the Lord just have him wired that way, man. He's just not right.
Who can make that straight, which the Most High has made crooked?
True, man. What makes you just jump on a bike and just put on some
Spider-Man
Spandex draws, basically.
and go outside?
Trying to show your privilege members, man.
That's why, man, we need the kingdom, man. Ain't gonna be all this shit going on, man. Niggas in half drag, niggas in cars. All right,
Fat hoes.
just bugged out Northern Kingdom. You just get tired of this shit, man.
And then picking up all them beer cans out of his trunk.
Hey, man, some days you just don't want to go outside.
Most days.
You just don't want to go outside.
I just stand inside, man.
God. Once that sun goes down, you ain't got no business being outside.
You just
I
get
rush to go home, bro.
sick of life, man. Like I say, if you around these people
And you love it.
and you love it, you ill, man. Something wrong with you, man.
You a part of the problem.
What you permit, you promote, man. Fuck it.
What happened last night? We were here, bro, talking, and it was some demonic activity. Can't say it's time.
Yeah,
to
it's
go.
time to
Oh
go.
yeah. We were out somewhere and niggas sodomites started showing up.
All type of shit.
Old dirty bastard Tahoes
At
started
that
showing
place?
up. We had to get at it.
Yeah. That's
Well,
how
you
you
know
know
niggas
what?
started
No
showing
nobody
up.
be there. We
No.
talked for a while. When a
Niggas,
person
I-
can, niggas.
Straight
Fat
Niggas
eats.
wouldn't even eat that.
stomp down niggas.
The
start coming
sodomite
in.
was sneezing, and even it was a sissy sneeze.
I can't believe that.
Yes.
He's like, "Ugh."
But you know, nobody
I
comes
know.
there, brother.
I know. That bitch in the duck off.
We done started going, watch that business get overcrowded now. The way you can't go no
Look
more.
at
You're
right
right.
here, when we first came out here,
It was
wasn't
dead
there
as a
Nobody
doorknob.
now
out
it's
here,
Northern
man.
Kingdom. Now it's niggas.
nobody here.
Now you got every chisel faced nigga slowing down in the car, looking
Look,
all
riding
over
all right here. and shit.
here,
You right,
revving up,
bro.
stopping right here and shit. Now
Wasn't
they didn't turn the
nobody
Canal
right
Street right
there.
now.
That's the first time they ever did that. A whole man.
Hey man, wherever the men of the Lord at, man, it's all about a vibration.
Yeah,
You know, we can go to a goddamn
another state.
another state, the same damn
Yeah.
thing. We can go to a bar that just, hey, look at Olive.
Mediterranean
Yeah.
restaurant.
That bitch was dead, man. We
Yep.
start going out, then all hell broke loose, man.
Packed.
It's it's a vibration, you know.
And even that, when we go by other brothers, you got residential demons that follow. This is what the brother called him. He
Yeah.
said that. We got fucking residential demons following us, man.
Yeah.
The same demons that attack us on Canal. When we're in Miami, it's the same shit going on, man.
Nigga done got it on the back of the hitch of the truck and drove with us down there.
Holding the propeller of the plane, flying with the plane.
Fuck, man.
Yeah, we can't
Can't
escape
see
this
it.
shit, man.
Hey,
Robert De Niro tying himself under that vein in
Yeah,
Cape
well,
Fear.
look at that, just following you, bro. They assigned to you. Just like you have a assigned angel, and there's assigned demons. I mean, there's a balance. Who one would say, well, I ain't got demons for you? A goddamn lie, man.
Because you are a demon.
You are a demon.
If you ain't got demons following you, it's because you a demon.
Yeah,
You
for
don't
real.
know the demon because you
You
are
with
the
them.
demon.
with him, man.
You already done been taking over Satan. He already
Got you.
you can't recover yourself. Quick one. This Proverbs 23 that goes along right with the Sirach 10 and 1. When thou sittest to eat with a ruler, consider diligently what is before thee, and put a knife to thy throat if thou be a man given to appetite.
Be on be vigilant, because you don't know what this guy. All you got to know is that what he's coming with is not for your benefit.
Mm-hmm.
It's to take you down, and he's gonna come with the table with everything you like on it.
Yeah.
Just ask, what do you want?
That's nice.
And we'll make a plate for you.
Yeah, give you a blank check.
Yeah.
Just write whatever number you.
Any number?
Nobody helps you
Any
like
number?
that for nothing,
That's how they-
without a cause.
That's how they do them niggas in Hollywood. The first thing they give them drugs and women. Give them the cars they want.
Yeah.
Give them the airplane, helicopters, and make them. Even
Drip
the clothes they wear is not them nigga shit.
Yeah. Nothing is fun.
Yeah. It's all an illusion, man. And then they sit there and plaster this nigga on the TVs, billboards, and everything, and it basically destroys the children's mind and
Yeah.
think, I can do that, I can get that shit.
He's a star.
Not knowing what comes behind it, you know? But we giving you a deal of a lifetime. Repent, man, and repent and follow after the Lord. And Jake refused.
Yeah.
This nigga give you $1 million that gets sliced down so many times, and they want to give you some butt work. You know?
Yes.
Then you find out after you get penetrated, you find out the money they gave you was really a loan.
You gotta pay it back.
You gotta pay it back. After you get sodomized, you gotta pay back the sodomy fee,
Yeah,
man.
brother.
Hey, a lot of them women in Dubai, once they leave the airport, the authorities take the money away from them. It's like, this is illegal money.
What do you do?
What do you do? You can't take this money
can't
out of
take this money
they
out
throw
of
them in jail. After you just got defecated on from
All the life, like your boy sure somebody can die, fuck it.
Because I think in the
Yeah.
airport you can't go. That bitch gotta be $9,999. It can't be over $10,000.
Check it out. Look, god damn, they looking hard. So when,
That was
so
kind of crazy.
that's crazy. Like you rubbernecking. So basically, you saying they can't? Is it against the law?
How much money you only can go? To
Oh,
the
you can.
airport?
Oh, you can only carry with that amount. Anything else they take.
Yeah, but they get,
I got it.
they go over there and get crapped on, and do all sorts
Oh, and come back with that money.
of.
Oh,
No,
that's
they
what you're talking
gonna
about.
leave with that money.
Yeah,
They
and
can't
try to
leave.
come back. They can't leave with it. They take it all back. Got
So you
shit on
so you done done what you did for free,
for free.
and you got some jail time.
And go to jail. Hey,
they ripping you up in jail.
verse 3. It says, be not desirous of his dainties, for they are deceitful meats.
Hey, the sweet things. Hey, there's words like oil and butter, dainty, delicate, sumptuous things.
Pleasures.
But it
Them
said
niggas end dog too, man.
Mm-hmm.
That's the main one.
Yeah, you got to declare anything over 10,000, which if you do
You
something
don't.
illegal, you can't declare it because it's
Yeah.
illegal.
Yeah, it's illegal.
You know, they just going over there and getting tossed left and right, upside down, backwards and forward. I think they just gonna jump on the plane.
You call them human toilets. I think
Yeah.
that's what you call them out there. Human toilet.
That Dubai porta potty.
You just call them on the block all the
man.
time. Yeah, on the block. You call them a human toilet.
Yeah, man. You gotta be sick, man,
Man,
to let a nigga defecate on your
poo
chest.
on you, man.
In your mouth.
Yo, fucking. Hey, everybody, hey,
Golden
man.
shower.
We gotta. Hey, man, you get that. You ever watch Spartans or Spartacus?
I need to watch
You
it.
get the mind of that. You want to clean up the world with these niggas, man. What we gonna do?
Yeah.
All this sick, foul, grotesque,
He
ill.
a freak on there. He got the shirt open, riding the plane.
Tom
Oh,
Cruise shirt.
boy, that's a freak, boy.
Nigga might got butter in his pocket too, man. Stick of butter in his pocket for no reason.
Why? Why?
Why?
You know,
That's
just
a-
rub it on his chest, man. Nigga sick,
Got
man.
that Fabio butter.
Yeah, man.
I think everybody, like we always say out here, man. If you ain't in the truth, man, you, man.
You gotta be
mold.
wildin'.
My mind already go to that. This
Yeah.
nigga here, man.
Freaked out.
Verse 6 and 7.
All
Eat,
you niggas, edible arrangements, man. Go ahead.
eat thou.
Man, I ain't seen this much traffic now. What's going
Boy,
on?
it's crib. Just go that way, brother. Listen,
They eating crawfish over
you would think the Super Bowl was that way, but I'm telling you, Brother, coming this way, I'm like, just how you were looking, I'm like, damn, I'm about to run all the fucking road. Looking at the folly like going on. That's how I saw the Arab them.
Spring break, I think.
Or the beginning of it.
They eat. I think it's
thought
the
it was
first
last
day
week,
of
though. I thought last week
the
was
Nissan.
No. It was this Wednesday.
First day of
Spring,
spring.
So it's
Oh, the
like
first
spring break.
spring break. Yeah. It says
All these old niggas out here though.
brother, it's wild.
They
like
still wanna live in
it's
that
wild,
freak
brother.
nigga.
They all in the water
Yeah.
swimming and everything.
Yeah,
Man,
down there.
shit, bro.
My king never done that.
That way? Yeah, that way, brother. They wildin'. It says verse 6. Eat thou not the bread of him that had an evil eye, neither desire thou his dainty meats. For as he thinketh in his heart, so is he. Eat and drink, say he to thee, but his heart is not with thee.
Hey, going back to that Sirach, though you wipe away that
Looking good.
rusted, that
Mhm.
rust, is wickedness is not
Yeah.
altogether wiped away.
Mhm.
Though we come crumbling and crouching, and with those sweet words, he seeketh to overthrow thee. Oh, kind, and we'll go back to that proverb.
I got you.
This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 29, verse 27. It says, "An unjust man is an abomination to the just, and he that is upright in the way is abomination to the wicked."
Kind, you got it.
Yeah, so if you cool with everything going on in the world, you ain't right, man. If you cool with niggas, you constantly around niggas. All right, we, like the elder was saying, we discussed it. But everywhere you go, you see somebody that's not in the truth, you gotta assume they done some shit, or they about to do some shit, man. These people are freaked out.
That is true. Change you, man.
Yeah.
It changed your perspective, the way you view things, who you hang around, you be around. I'm Jake. I used to be in the midst of the world, the middle of the world. Man, you can't come inside. Yeah, brother inside. I almost could bet my bottom dollar he inside. Because like you say, it start the vexation and things we have learned to be around. It's almost like I can't witness it. It's almost like if you're within it, I feel like if I'm within it, I might as well be of it. That's my mindset, and that's why I'll go the other way. But that's how I keep my mind stable on knowing the things I need to do, and stabilizing myself in His wisdom and knowledge. Because again, if you're amongst it, what are you doing? Brothers like, look, avoid it, don't go by it, turn not by it, don't go into it. Wisdom teach you to avoid things. As I always tell Jay, it don't teach you to go into it, bro.
Yeah.
Just because you got it, you shouldn't be in the midst of fools because you got wisdom.
Yeah, the Lord don't give you wisdom so you could be around niggas and cut them with the
Yeah,
scriptures.
He don't do that.
Yeah,
It's to hide yourself. Oh yeah, you about to say
a
it.
prudent man foreseeth the evil
And
and hideth himself, but the simple passeth on
And are
and are punished. Backing up what the brother was saying, the more you get clean by this word and the truth, the more you don't want to get filthy again. What's it say also in Sirach? If you cleaned yourself from touching the dead body and go back and touch a dead body, then what was the point of cleaning
what
yourself?
avail of cleaning? Want me to get it?
We don't have to get it.
Come on.
And also it says what? If thou be among the indiscreet, observe the time, but constantly be among men of godly conversation. Your circle, you say it all the time, the more you're in the truth, you're a man of little business.
Little business.
Because you see it.
Look at this shit, man.
They about to drive up the shit.
Yo, they got some wild shit going on today, brother.
They going all the way up.
Yeah, this never go ahead.
But like you were saying, like you said before, the more you're in the street, you become a man of little business because you see just how much depraved and wicked the world gets with each passing day. So what? You want to take yourself more and more out of it.
Yeah.
You don't want to be defiled with the wicked things therein.
And we busy. I had told the other brother out there talking to Koshab, I said we're the busiest people that don't got a busy schedule like that.
The busiest, not busy
we
people.
the busiest, not busiest people in the world, man. Jacob thinks somebody later was like, man, you don't really have no time for nothing. It's like the Lord done chopped all our time down. Conference call, videos, communicate, talking on the phone, brothers, work and fellowship, and it's over. And then repeat, do the same thing. Your life become what do they call us, a small sanctuary, or something like that?
A little sanctuary.
We become a little sanctuary, and in a little sanctuary, you don't have a lot of business. It's gonna be little business too, but that business is impactful, Because it ain't about how much business you do. It's about what business you're doing. All right, most people be like, oh, I do this like the man came. Or I get gas, I got jet. And we just like, hey, we come out here on Saturdays and different days and preach and teach to the Lord. One would say, oh, that's simple to do. And one would think he's doing a lot. But we're doing the thing that's going to build up the kingdom of heaven, man. So you can't put no label on this, all right? But we can label and judge all y'all. But he that is righteous is not judged of nothing. So y'all can't come over and tell us a goddamn thing. But even if y'all do, we willingly accept it so we can correct your goddamn ass, all right? Because we do have the word of the Lord, man. Go ahead, Doc.
Everything they're building is going to be destroyed.
Yeah.
All right, this word passes away. We're the only men on earth that are laboring for something that's eternal.
Yep. This fashion is established, it's being established forever. When you read what that's Revelation 22, John saw the kingdom of heaven coming down. This the beginning of it, man.
Oh, that's 21.
21, my bad, Salakia.
They got that one at is it Romans or Corinthians where it says, now they that all run in a race.
Yeah,
That's
9.
Corinthians.
Con.
Yep.
Oh, just to back up what the brother was saying, these
Coming
people are
down,
building, building their things on that foundation of sand, which I believe that's in Matthew 7. It says when the rain and the storm and all that came and beat upon the house, the house was cast down. But those that built their house on that sure foundation, that cornerstone, Yahushai, when all these storms and calamities happen, which is talk about Jacob's trouble, the hour of temptation, all this trying, what? You were built on that solid foundation, so what, you're going to be able to stand and endure through it. And going to that Corinthians, oh, Con, you can bring it out.
This 1 Corinthians chapter 9, verse 24.
And if you could get that word temperate, not in that, but in
It's the next verse.
oh, Con.
It's 1 Corinthians 9 and 24. It says, know ye not that they which run in a race run all, but one receiveth the prize? So run that ye may obtain.
Mm-hmm.
And every man that striveth for the mastery is temperate in all things.
Could you get that word temperate? Not in the blue letter, but just a regular definition for temperate.
Let me finish this out.
Con.
It says, now they do it, those in the world, all right, they do it to obtain a corruptible crown,
Yep.
but we an incorruptible.
We run to receive that incorruptible crown, that eternal crown, because we brought it up in the past before. The Spirit's been having us get on these celebrities. You got these major ball players, athletes, and all that. They win their championships in their day, but a few generations later, nobody remembers who they are. They may have the rings and the accolades, but there's always somebody new coming about, and as the next GOAT. But in the kingdom, the men that stood firmly for Yahweh Bahashem Yahushua on this side, that are going to receive those crowns, as it says in 2nd Esdras chapter 2, that stood firmly and stiffly for the name of the Lord, are going to have those incorruptible righteous crowns.
Yep.
Every man of the Lord, which Abarat these brothers and myself are of that number. Those men that are of the 144,000, once they receive those crowns and it's known as who they are, that's going to be a memorial that's going to last for the rest of eternity. Nobody is ever going to forget who they are. And what is it going to be built off of? Righteous work, a righteous foundation.
Faith.
Con.
This is the word temperate. It's late 14th century.
Look at this
Modest.
fool. What is
Everybody
that fool
just-
doing, man?
Thrown off today.
They got spirits.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
the sign is coming, man. We getting the sign. Time of that.
well, yeah, with it.
1.5.
1.5.
Yeah. We ain't got much longer. Go ahead.
Con, yeah.
It won't
With
be
that-
much longer.
Hey,
And with that,
But temperate, it says late 14th century, modest, forbearing, self-restrained, not swayed by passion.
reread that
Not
again.
giving it to-
Modest.
Because what have we been going into with the beginning of this with this camp? The wines and the philosophies that these people follow after the beast, follow after the serpent, which what is given into your passions, your lasciviousness, being incontinent, being intemperate, which we can see has made these people drunk out here and just completely through.
It says modest, forbearing, self-restrained, not swayed by passion.
Modest, restrained, not swayed by passion, being temperate in all things, not following after the ways of this world, but following after the ways of Yahweh Bahashem Yahushai. you know, what you were talking about before camp, being balanced, with that, having everything balanced and being, you know, even keel out here, having your stability.
It says sober, calm, steady, moderate.
And that's what this truth builds in you, which makes it easier and easier to what? Not have the need to go out. You know, it changes, you know, the type of women you may deal with. You know, you don't deal with scuttlebutts anymore. The type of, you know, people, family members you deal around, or even wanting to be around heathens or anything like that.
That's quick.
Con, you got it.
This is Sirach 19:5. Whoso taketh pleasure in wickedness shall be condemned, but he that resisteth pleasures crowned in his life.
Hey, reread that again.
my God.
Gun
Crown? Come on, man. Jay gotta hear this, man. Sirach 19:5. Whoso taketh pleasure in wickedness shall be condemned.
Whoso taketh pleasure in wickedness shall be condemned. And we can see that this whole world is getting condemned as we speak. Esau's being revealed and condemned. And all you people that sold your soul for this system, what? America's collapsing, the dollar's collapsing, prices are going up, and you're ultimately going to have to get that C-hip to continue to be a part of this society. But what? Though this society, when it pushes that chip, and those people that get the C-hip are going to get burned up by nukes.
Yeah, it says, she that liveth in pleasures is dead while she liveth. Revelation, huh?
Yeah, that's in I think Timothy, right?
Timothy?
Second Timothy. I think 2 Timothy 3.
So,
which begins with what? And in the last days perilous times shall come, because men shall be lovers of themselves, proud,
disobedient,
disobedient unto parents. What? Which
all
is everything that this society pushes. That what? That narcissistic do as thou wilt spirit. Not giving heed to, you know, your parents, or even, you know, what tradition that came before you. You're just doing your own thing out here.
And all he gave you, when you look at the whole system in which he set up, is all pleasures, holidays, of wine, drugs, merriness, drugs, excess and riding, sinful places. All he gave you was pleasures, everything that feeds the flesh. All right, so it wouldn't be no fruit of the spirit. Literally, you would not gain no fruit of the spirit here if you engage in the world. That's why the Lord said he's at enmity with the world, because it's full of pleasures of wickedness, man. What did it say? I always said, one of my favorites, be not taken in thy jollity, or be not taken down in thy jollity, man. All right, your revelry. Don't get caught up and jammed up to where you don't know what the hell you did. A lot of people do shit on a daily basis and they have no idea what they did, or they regret it because they got husbands, they got sons and daughters. They done went whoredom.
They sobered up.
They sobered up
off that wine.
Off the wine, and found out like I done did something that's gonna break my whole family structure up, man.
Yeah, they got horrors like going live on like Steam and these different sites. Like I can't believe like what I was doing, how it affected my brother. You know,
yeah.
They punking him in school.
Yep.
Like your sister's a hoe. I didn't even think about that.
Yep. Yeah, that's what pleasures do. Pleasures ruin a nation of people, man. No laws and rules. It kills a nation of people. Go ahead.
What you said, she that liveth in pleasure is dead while she liveth.
Yeah.
What you're living in pleasure and you're killing yourself.
Yep.
You're dead already. You're just waiting for your body, your physical body to follow.
Yep. I'm gonna get that in Proverbs what I mentioned. It says, but he that resisted pleasures crowned it his life, man.
Hey, storing up those treasures in heaven for you, where neither moth nor rust do corrupt. You're building yourself on that sure foundation, which, as we read throughout the scriptures, those that follow after Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai and don't concern like a good soldier, as it says, I believe that was in Timothy.
That's in Timothy.
I've been going to you know, it says a good soldier Yahweh Shai doesn't concern himself with the cares of the affairs of this life. But what? You continue walking on this narrow path, as it says in 2 Esdras 7, you know, you continue walking on this path with, you know, the fire and water on either side. What? You go through it and stay firm, you're eventually going to get to that wide path, the kingdom, which is going to begin with that crown, you know, when we get beamed up on the chariots, and then, you know, that crowning ceremony that comes when you're going to be crowned by Yahweh Shai himself, and he's going to tell you, you know, my son, my brother, you know, my Akia, you know, good work. And you're going to put that crown on your head. Khan, you got it.
This is the book of Baruch, chapter 5, verse 2. It says, "Cast about thee a double garment of righteousness, which cometh from Yahweh, and set a diadem on thine head of the glory of the everlasting." The diadem is a crown, man.
Mm-hmm.
So you,
Oh, no, you got it. You got it.
yeah, you put on that double garment of righteousness. All right, you put off the ways of this world, you put off the ways of the mortal, and you put on the immortal. That's why Apostle Paul said, "What put on is the elect." You put. We go into that word "put on." It means to sink in. You just sink into, being a man of the Lord.
We're rehearsing the righteous acts.
Yeah. Quick one.
Khan, you got it.
Lamentation 5 for you, Amawad. And 16, it says the crown. Lamentation 5 and 16. The crown is falling from our head, woe unto us that we have sinned. So when you a man that do pleasures of wickedness, the crown is getting to, and we actually endure. We actually experience this because we believe we have the first fruits, and if you have the first fruits, you bear the crown at some point. Yeah. You as a man or leader of Israel, which the prophets was the leaders of Israel. So for your crown to fall off, that means your glory was stripped away, right? You was given into those things which displeased the Lord, man. Right? You sinned, you aired off, man. All right, we lost our position with the Lord, man. Go ahead.
Just to back you up, it's Psalms 82. Do you not know ye are gods?
Yes.
Ye shall die like men.
That's a crown falling off. If you're a god, you have a crown, man. Didn't it say, I say you're gonna take the crowns off the heads of many crowns, right?
He's gonna take the crowns from the heathen. He's gonna put crowns on his men.
Yeah, in the scriptures when you read it, say, "Oh, lo, in the volume of the book is written of him." You went into it, the God. He's spoken of as a god, right? He a Lord of Lord. He King of Kings. All right. When you see the capital G, a little O and a D, that's Yahushua, man. So hey, we like he said, those crowns are important, and that's why Esdras speak about the crowning ceremony that's gonna be at the end. We're returning the crowns that was already on the heads of the men who the crowns was for already, man. This ain't no new men getting no crowns. These are the same famous men of old that's getting those crowns, man. And so Rock 44, yeah.
I was just gonna, what does it say? I think it's in Judah where it says, you will return to these things though you once knew them.
Yep.
We once used to be in those high positions. We fell, and now we're coming back to the
glory.
Knowledge means what? Is it knowledge that means to know, or
knowledge
means to know?
Science.
We once science. We once knew these things. So what? We're coming back to it.
Mm-hmm.
Hence, why what? That's why everything is just clicking and making sense.
Yeah, it's time to crown our lives, man. All right. I think it was the elder in Chicago, Elder Jeremiah, I believe. He said he did a video that says our crowns is right around the corner, and it stuck out because it literally is, right? Prophecy is like Uriah them named it. All right, it's in overdrive. And after that, Esdras saw the crowning ceremony, brothers. He spoke of the things that'll come in the end time, and then came what? The crowning ceremony, man.
Hey, in Revelation.
Come on, man.
In Revelation, it talks about the woes and the destruction, and then in the last two chapters, it talks about New Jerusalem,
the New Jerusalem
coming down, and receiving those white garments, and then being the healing of the nations, the sun and the moon never going down, knowledge and wisdom never ceasing again, just
all
perfection.
Being wiped from
All
Yes. I got one to back what you just said.
Baruch going at it in 5. He go into that. Go ahead. You got it.
This Sirach chapter 27, verse 8. If thou followest righteousness, thou shalt obtain her and put her on as a glorious robe. The birds will resort unto their light. So will truth return unto them that practice in her.
So will truth return unto them that practice in it. Hey, though we once knew these things, we had our falling off, but it says what? There would be that reawakening again. The dry bones getting the flesh and the sinews back on them. But what? That breath of life, that knowledge, wisdom, and understanding.
That's spiritual, because it says truth return to them that practice in them. So who is rehearsing the righteous acts, man? What is practice? It's rehearsal. Yeah. So it's coming back, rehearsing the things back into our ears of the fame of the things of old, It's coming right back. We're rehearsing the righteous acts. Like that ain't nothing to snooze at. To look at lightly, bro. Like we're the ones that's practicing truth again, man.
We're doing the things that we used to do.
It's coming back around.
That's why the heathen can't be a part of this.
They can't.
They weren't in the past.
They
so
weren't in the
can't.
past.
You can only rehearse something you knew.
That you knew.
You can only return to something you were a part of.
Yeah, or that you're going to perform.
Yeah.
Jake practiced to go do the real thing.
Right.
Regardless of what you're saying, Jake go practice and then they go play the NFL game and win the championship. But they're doing their profession or who they was. And your lot is your profession. Or whatever it was your lot, you're standing in it right now. We're in the last days. So we're standing in a lot of prophets. That ain't nothing no slight to look at, man. Jay gotta think. Who else doing this?
Who the only men that are practicing the rule of the world to come?
Yes, brother.
Hey, who are the only, going back to that Ezekiel.
Speaking of dominion.
Back in that Ezekiel 2, who are only men that took the stick and wrote the northern Judah on one side,
brother.
Ephraim on the other side, and put it out there so that those that would walk by and see it and inquire about it. Only people you've seen do that is what, the one Westers as they call us, all the way down to our apostles and elders in GMS.
Starting us, like the Lord say, he'll set us in order before their eyes. The kingdom of heaven coming down is the what? The order that's being restored back to earth. And what we're doing, we're telling Jay, get your ass in order. We're actually putting on the order of the elect, like the order. We're establishing what's going to happen, man, or what's about to happen. We're the only ones speaking of order. Get in order. Repent. Repentance is getting in order. It's correcting things, man. It's cleaning up things. All right. So we're doing the do it if that. You can't say that about many men in the world, man. So we got some brothers. Hold your heads high, man, and have faith. Because we got something we're doing right here, brother, that's going to be seen in the heavens for years and years to come, man. For eternity, man.
Yeah.
Doing this, if I can add, doing this, immortality follows this, man. This ain't nothing to slight. Ain't no slight. I know it look like it's not, but at the end of the day, man, we got something to come out here for every day. We got fucking hope, man. Go ahead, Doc.
And my point can't follow that, but I was just gonna say, I remember, that actor Brad Pitt say once, I had a friend that always followed me around, whenever I was down, he said, man, you know who you are? You're fucking Brad Pitt.
Yeah.
Yeah. Jake, you know who you are? You're fucking Yasharala. Yeah. You are the sons of God.
Yeah, brother.
What have you got to be ashamed about?
Yeah. All of us too. All right, from the weak, the feeble of us, the strong, it don't matter. We got Yahweh Bashim Yahweh, the Lord have given us his name. He didn't give us breath. He didn't gave us this breath of life. Man, we got to serve the Lord. Man, ain't no excuses. Ain't nothing on the table. We just going to get busy. All right, that's it. Do what thus says the Lord. We're in a prime position. We're in a race, and we're in a prime position for the first pole, man. All right, like we going to win the race. Technically, we're going to win the race. It said we already have it. We have the kingdom. It's like we have it already. We just got to get ourselves into it by keeping the faith. You got it, bro.
You got to stay in the race.
Stay in the race, man.
Make your calling and election sure and see that you don't lose that crown.
Come on, man. We got something to... Come on, man.
Okay.
I got something for
you. You got it. Then we get that Isaiah 30.
This is Isaiah 1, verse 26. And I will restore thy judges as at the first.
Probably could shut it down, bro.
We'll get these last
Yeah.
We read again,
It's the book of Isaiah, chapter 1. And 26. And I will restore thy judges as at the first. So the Lord's returning judgment, the crowns to the men that were judges from the beginning, the first fruits, man.
Truth is being brought back in the earth.
Oh, you know what?
And thy counselors as at the beginning.
And thy counselors as at the beginning. So if you're a counselor in the beginning, that means what? The counselors are coming back. And they know exactly what to counsel on because they already had this knowledge, wisdom, and understanding in them.
And the truth is being practiced, so what? It's being returned.
Mm-hmm.
And then when you find out where the truth lied at, it lied in what house? The house of David. Then he said he's going to build a breaches back thereof. And what you're looking at those breaches of those men being what? Came back together. And through David, well, was the establishment going to be had of the kingdom of heaven? This Psalms 132. And I'm going to start at 9. It says, let thy priests be clothed with righteousness, and let thy saints shout for joy. I think it's Amos 5, right? You can get into 24, say let judgment run down as a mighty street. Yeah, and as waters. It says, for thy servant David's sake, turn not away thy face from thine anointed. Yahweh has sworn in truth unto David, he will not turn from it. Of the fruit of thy body will I set upon thy throne, man. All right, so the house of David, the fruit of his body, all right, are the men that come in the house of David, which obviously the fruit of David's body was Solomon, all right, but at the end of the day, who represents the house of David? The elect, all right, and the Lord got set thrones of David, all right, it's set thrones. Set. That means the thrones, the men is, the kings of those thrones are laboring in this truth right now to go and rest forever, man. Because once they get in their throne, it ain't no more work, it's no more labor, it's eternal rest, man. Peace, immortality, man. Those thrones are already ready for the men that's gonna sit in them. And if you don't have this mindset, you ain't occupying none of them thrones, man. That's period, man. It says, if thy children will keep my covenant and my testimony that I shall teach them, and that's, you always like it, as Isaiah 8 and 16, bind up the testimony and seal the law amongst my disciples. If my children, if thy children, the children of David, will keep my covenant and my testimony that I shall teach them, their children shall also sit upon the throne forevermore, man. So who in the hell are they talking about?
I got this Amos 4, and I got one to back that up.
You got it.
This is Amos 5 and 24. But let judgment run down as waters, and righteousness as a mighty stream. That's
what we need. Because the rulers that's going to be in there with that rod of iron, all right, they're going to be establishing judgment. Because when the New Jerusalem come down, you're going to see the order of perfection on earth. And the men that's governing it, obviously, they're going to be perfect too. You can't have a perfect government with an imperfect king. He got to be perfect himself, man. Like, that's a balance. Go ahead.
So, Rock 10, as the judge, so are his officers. So if the judge throw it off, the whole kingdom throw it off.
There you go.
Just king. What we're seeing.
Yeah.
But, you know, as I said, and we're seeing, you know, the beginnings of this judgment running down as waters, and righteousness is a mighty stream. What? The men of the Lord preaching this word, and it says a stream of living waters. What? Edifying, waking up the elect, and breaking down these strongholds. And where is it mainly coming from? You know, the stronghold of wickedness, you know, Babylon, America. But to back that up, this is Psalms 23 and 4. Yeah, though I walk, a Psalm of David, and we're the house of David. Yeah, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, that low place, America, I will fear no evil, for thou art with me. Thy rod and thy staff, they shall comfort me. Here's the point. Thou preparest a table before me in the presence of mine enemies. Thou anointest my head with oil, my cup runneth over. Like a mighty stream of water. So much knowledge, wisdom, and understanding is coming from the men of the Lord that the cup is running over and washing away all this wickedness.
That double garment of righteousness that Baruch speak about in 5, man. You gonna see righteousness dripping off, brothers. Remember, wisdom calls a man's face to shine, and once we're in our glory and our body's been changed, think of how we gonna shine then. They gonna shine like stuff, man. We gonna shine, man. You think Jake glowing in hell? But we got this wisdom in hell, and yeah, I said it, we them men, man. Well, if you don't think you, what the hell, man? Come on, bro. Adawan Ratazah. But the brothers know what I'm saying. If we those men, when we glow in the kingdom of heaven, it's gonna be a glow like none other, man. All right, and it says that that's gonna happen. So our glory lies within the kingdom of heaven, but we gotta do the things we have to do to receive the kingdom, man. All right, so we gotta do it. Right now we gonna get dirty so we can be clean forever, man. All right. I got a little more here. Isaiah 132 and 13. For Yahweh had chosen Zion, he had desired it for his habitation, where he put his name at. He surnamed us. This is my rest forever. Here will I dwell, for I have desired it. And when the Lord is dwelling with us, that's when he have turned his face back unto us, changed us, all right, and have established our law, statutes, and commandments in the earth again, man. All right, the return. When Yahweh shall come again, and rule in the kingdom of heaven. He been, you know, the overall head with David under him as the king of 12 and the rest of the elect, man. All right. It says, I will abundantly bless her provision. I will satisfy her poor with bread. I will also clothe her priests with salvation. Who are the priests, man? What the Lord saying to Apocrypha? Revere the priests, right? The priests of the Lord, the men who's telling you what thus says the Lord, what's coming of the Lord. You got to revere that, man. All right, and do what thus says the Lord. It says, there will I make the horn of David to bud. You just said the bud, you mentioned it, the Earl.
He given me a cup in the midst of my enemies, and he anointed my head with oil in the midst of my enemies, and the cup runneth over.
So he causing the strength of David to bud, man. Man, we gonna be mighty. This, all right. I have ordained a lamp for my anointed, so we gonna shine forever. What you think a lamp for the anointed is? That wisdom gonna shine off us, man. Our righteousness, we gonna get it all. Where we was defamed at, the same place we gonna get our fame at. That lets you know the kingdom of heaven gonna be on earth, man. Because the prophets got defamed here, right? We was ridiculed here, right? We was spit on, beat, embarrassed, talked about here, right? So it says, his enemies will I clothe with shame, but upon himself his crown shall flourish, man. Back to the crown again. I had to read all that.
And hey, that's beginning. That's beginning now.
It's beginning now. It have started
with us rehearsing the righteous acts in the valley, the shadow of death. As we're gonna close out with this Isaiah 30, it begins with what?
Isaiah 30, verse 20. And though Yahweh give you the bread of adversity,
yes,
and the water of affliction.
What you were just saying, here we were spit on. We were made a laughing stock.
Yeah.
You know, put in a hardcore slavery, made the shit of the earth.
Yes, bro.
Yet shall not thy teachers be removed into a corner anymore, but thine eyes shall see thy teachers.
Hey, the men of the Lord, hey, beginning with Abba Bivens, fast forward into, you know, One West, all the way down to GMS with our apostles and elders, you know, all the way down to the youngest man in sincerity. Your teachers are no more being hid in a corner, preaching this word, what? Waking up the elect, and what? Chanting down the downfall of this place. When the prophets come on the scene, that's the end of whatever scene there is out there.
It tells you in Hebrews 8 that in the kingdom we're not going to teach anymore. So where would the Lord raise up teachers? In the land of our captivity, man.
I will set up that tabernacle in the land of Egypt, and 5 cities shall speak the language of Canaan, and they shall call upon their Savior. Yeah, Isaiah 19.
But right after that, the very next verse, I will send them a Savior.
Savior, So
after he raises up teachers, the teachers are going to go out and profess this word, and right after that, Yahweh is coming back.
Sent forth the apostles last. Then the salvation.
Yeah. Nothing comes after this but salvation. There is no new doctrine. All right, Jake got itchy ears. Jake want to revive the black conscious community. There is no doctrine that's, first of all, that's better than this.
Yeah.
No doctrine that tells you're gonna have immortality. No doctrine is talking about these goddamn heathen paying for what they've done to the earth. All right. This is the final doctrine, the Yahweh Shai's doctrine, man.
Hey, after the iron toes mixed with miry clay, the next thing that comes is that everlasting kingdom. Not a goddamn China moon or a vodka factory or anything like that.
No, Japheth is ruling. We got to wait for Edom to come into power. Man, you niggas got to die, man.
Painfully.
Yeah, and the Lord about to stop talking. As y'all see these prophecies popping off, the way the Lord stopped talking is he going to cleave the tongues to the roof of the mouth of the prophets. The Lord stopped talking through his men. He laughed through his men. He do everything through his men, man. So once the Lord take the prophets off the earth, Jake, you ain't got nothing else.
Game over.
This is it. If you won't get it now, you ain't getting it. All right, we at the end of the end. Yeah, when Yahweh Shai died, all right, that was the beginning of the end. Now we're at the end of the end where he's about to what? Come back. That's it, man.
And after that, it's going to be the beginning of the beginning.
That's the beginning of the beginning of the beginning of forever.
The beginning of forever.
The beginning of forever, man.
Forever, ever.
Forever, ever. Forever, ever. Yeah, go ahead.
Verse 21, it says, and thine ears shall hear a word behind thee, saying, this is the way, walk ye in it. When you turn to the right hand and when you turn to the left.
Walk down the straight path, the righteous path, that narrow path.
It says, ye shall defile also the covering of thy graven images of silver, and of the ornament of thy molten images of gold. Thou shalt cast them away as a minstrel's cloth. Thou shalt say unto it, Get thee hence.
Hey, casting away the wickedness and the filthiness you were once engulfed in, and just following towards righteousness.
Yeah.
Hey, building upon that sure foundation, and ultimately receive that incorruptible crown. While everybody that built on this sand are going to become sand when this place becomes that desert from those nuclear missiles.
Yeah.
Any brothers have any closing points?
Nope.
Hey, so with that, we hope you sincere Akim and Akwat out there were edified. But before we get out of here, again, as always, we're going to give all praises, glory, and infinite honors to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule and teach well, and peace and salutations to you sincere Akim out there, pushing this word and truth and sincerity to the four corners of the globe. May you brothers endure to the end. Abad Baba! Abad Baba! Abad Baba! Abad Baba! Abad Baba! Abad Baba! Kwam Yasharala!
Kwam Yasharala!
Shalom!
Shalom.
Nice, kid.
That's my brother right there.